Oh, the insanity never stops, my friends. This is Tony. Hope you're all doing well. We got a ton of stuff to get into. They want you to pay subscriptions now for your electronics. We'll get into that. We got what's going on with this Disclosure Day movie. We have Steven Spielberg doing more interviews, some very bizarre things that he's saying. We also have, I guess, a makeup or a sort of like eyewitness of what they saw at that Miami Mall aliens thing. What was that, like a year or two ago at this point? Remember the whole Miami Mall aliens? We'll get into that a little bit. We got underwater bases, a little bit from Joe Rogan. We got this insanity with Jared here. And what they're trying to do on an island, they're trying to build a resort, but then we found out all these weird things that we're going to get into. New stuff, not even the stuff I covered already, but some new stuff and some other things as well. Let's just get going here. Let's start with printers. Now, apparently, the latest models of HP and perhaps other brands are wanting you to pay a subscription just to use the printer. $7.50 a month. All right, check this out.
Okay, listen to me. I just tried to print something from my printer that I own. My printer that I own with ink that I purchased, and paper. And I can't print without a subscription plan. The concept of having to have a subscription plan to print in your own home from the printer that you own that already has ink and paper in it, they remotely shut off my printer until I paid $7.50 to print in my own home.
So this, of course, it's amazing because that was the entire point of the print cartridge itself, was they could make money off that. That was their subscription before, but apparently that's not enough money. They need more than just a printer cartridge purchase. They need you to pay a subscription on top of that just to have the mere pleasure of printing paper in your own home. Apparently, I'm glad I never got rid of this super old printer I have here. It could be easily 10 more years old. It still works. I've only bought two printers, I think, my entire life. One back in like 1998, and that lasted for quite a long time. And then this one, which I think I bought in like 2012 or something, or 2010, still working. I'm happy. I don't need any new ones. Don't need a subscription service either. And oh, by the way, we're going to talk about Hunter. Biden as well. He's been up to some pretty interesting stuff online. He's going viral. He's having a little bit of a crash out, but it's actually kind of funny because you'll see what I'm saying. It's pretty interesting, actually. We'll get into that in a little bit. Another person who bought a computer and printer, HP, and she's also complaining. We'll just play a little bit of this.
Since when did we live in a world where we have to have a subscription for everything? What do you mean this computer doesn't already have Microsoft and stuff on it? I was using Word just fine. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, sorry, you don't have a subscription. Subscription? Shouldn't your ass already be on the computer? I bought a computer to write stuff on. Why can't I write? You don't have a subscription. Okay. Gets the subscription, goes to print something. Oh, sorry, you don't have an HP Instant Ink subscription. You can't print. What do you mean? It's fully loaded with ink. We got two of them. Color.
Yep. And actually, so I just use Libre right now. I think it's called Libre, Libre, instead of, Microsoft Word and all those. I don't use those anymore. What's the point? You can get a free one that works just as good. It's called Libre, Libre. Go look it up if you want to get something like that. But at any rate, might be mispronouncing it. I don't know. Getting on to the next thing, we have apparently also BMW is now selling a monthly subscription service for heated seats in your car. Yes, you have the privilege now of paying for a subscription for something you already purchased. Yes, indeed. This is the latest model of all these companies, finding ways to charge you more money without giving you anything extra. That's apparently the latest model. All right. Anyway, we're going to get into a ton more as we get farther in this video. We're going to get into Steven Spielberg, what he just said in an interview. We're going to get into the Miami Mall. Interesting eyewitness account of what was going on. It was really bizarre. We'll watch that. We got Joe Rogan. We got a ton of other stuff. What's going on with this Jared and his island And apparently a massive protest, by the way, a colossal protest. We'll get into that as well. First, I got to mention food supply, 25-year shelf life. Link is in the description. You're going to definitely want to get this if you have not already. See all the wonderful things happening around you. You want to be prepared for whatever it might be. Mostly peaceful, whatever might be happening. Terminators on the street, who knows. Link is in the description. They have lots of different options available. Lots of packages as low as 20 or 30 bucks up to 3,000 if you want a year's worth of food supply that'll last in your garage or basement. While the apocalypse happens, you'll have a year's worth of food for 3,000. Also, this book here, The Lost Ways, How Your Great-Great-Grandfather Lived Without Electricity. You might need that as well if you have an extended period of time without power. $37, get the printed version. And go check us out on X. We're doing a lot of interesting posts, particularly on aliens and AI and cryptids, or like Bigfoots and stuff like that. Go check out my membership section as well. We've got videos over there that are not over here. We're going to be doing interviews soon, my friends. We have almost the thing set up, the studio. Let's get back to the video. So we have here Steven Spielberg says his aim with Disclosure Day was to create a credible movie about UFO phenomenon. It's not a holistic review of UFOs through history, but instead from the perspective of the whistleblowers who are now coming out and starting to reveal the truth. You know what? I don't really feel like that's the case. Okay, based on what he said so far, based on his trailer, I'm more under the impression that this is kind of like opting what people are saying and kind of steering it the direction they want you to think. They're steering it the direction they want you to think rather than what it really is. Okay? This might disrupt your religious beliefs. Like he wants us to believe these are literally beings from another planet. I'm sure there are aliens out there in other universes. Who knows? But I'm guaranteeing you from what I've seen so far, all the aliens I've seen look more like hybrids. They look like humanoids. That tells me they're probably related to humans in some way, shape, or form. Kind of like all the ones throughout history that were talked about in ancient texts like the Book of Enoch, the Nephilim, the Yemim, all these type of beings, right? So this is what I'm thinking they are. I don't think they're from another... technically they might live on another planet. I don't know. But I think they're from here originally, right? You see what I mean? At any rate, so of course let's just play this interview real quick.
Started looking at this as a movie about something that is starting to become more and more kind of realistic in the real world. Something that seems so unreal and so virtually foreign is suddenly becoming a little more credible. And it wasn't that I was wanting to make an incredible movie. I wanted to make a credible movie about the whole UFO phenomenon. Not a holistic review of UFOs through history, but from the perspective of the very brave whistleblowers that are just now coming out and starting to say...
Dude, they've been coming out forever, dude. What are you talking about just now coming out? Are you kidding me? This has been happening for like 70, 80 years. This isn't just happened yesterday. Oh no, aliens just came out of nowhere. When was it? Like 1947 with Roswell? Wasn't that what it was? I can't even remember. Oh, that was only 80 years ago, right? Let's go look up Roswell. When was that? I can't remember. And my computer's acting a little weird here. I keep seeing my browser acting weird lately. It's just, I got to figure out what's glitching on my computer. So if you see any glitches, that might be why. Yeah, 1947. All right. So we got the Miami Mall aliens. You remember that whole thing with like 100 cop cars at this mall in Miami? People saw a bunch of crazy stuff going on inside the mall. We did videos on it way back when. When was that? When was that, man? Let's go look that up. Oh yeah, January 6, 2024. Okay, so I was right. I was saying I said it like a year or two. That was 2 years ago. Definitely 2 years ago. So it was 2 years ago that happened in January 2024. And now apparently we have all the collected eyewitness testimonies from the Miami Mall incident. They put all their testimonies into AI to create a video of what they allegedly saw. 80 plus police vehicle response, etc., etc. Let's see what it looks like. This is kind of weird looking. Check this out. Dude, it reminds me of like some of these weird UFOs that morph and stuff. We've seen these weird UFOs morph. It's like some sort of like chameleon type of, what is that, man? It reminds me of that other, what's that movie I'm thinking of? The one with Vin Diesel in it. Yeah, like, what was that movie called with Vin Diesel, man? Vin Diesel. Yeah, here we are. Chronicles of Riddick. That's what it was. The guy he fought against in Chronicles of Riddick. Bad guy in Chronicles of Riddick. Here we go. Lord Marshall. Yeah, let's go watch Lord Marshall. I remember it was really bizarre because it looked like that when he was fighting. He would like phase in and out like of different dimensions or something. Lord Marshall fighting. Yeah, here we are. This is it right here. See if it's going to have an ad. Yep, it's got an ad. Of course it's got an ad. And like I said, my computer's acting weird. Is it going to even load? There it goes. It keeps acting weird. It's like, I got to figure out this last 2 days it started doing this. Here we are.
Next moments.
Here, right about here. I think in this spot. Here we go.
You're not the one to bring me down.
You can see that right there. Here we go. This is it right here. There you go. Yeah, it's like in two places at once, right? It's like phasing in and out. So I was thinking of that when I saw this, because it's like phasing in and out. They say these creatures are interdimensional. At least some of these alleged aliens are interdimensional. I've seen these weird shapes like moving and morphing in the sky as well. So it kind of looks like that a little bit. So weird. Reminded me of that movie Chronicles of Riddick. At any rate, so what else do we got here? Oh yeah, we got Joe Rogan talking about, and this is what I talked about yesterday. Apparently now you got Fox News, mainstream media talking about underground UFO bases. This is like normal now, apparently. This comedian can't even accept it. He's like making jokes the whole time Joe Rogan's talking about this. He's talking about Representative Tim Burchett, I think, when he's talking here.
Yeah, I don't know about the aliens under the water.
Tim Burchett was on this podcast.
Well, what does
and
he know?
He said that there are three, did he say 3 bases or 5? Crafts that move in a way that we can't right now. 500 miles an hour under the water. They're transmedium, meaning they can go above the ground and in the water with no, it doesn't seem like it's causing them any resistance.
Yeah, because again, there's something weird going on. Like they're phasing in and out of this dimension. It's what it feels like it's going on. There's also some anti-gravity propulsion type of thing going on too. And they seem to be like phasing in and out, or they're changing their structure. It could be something like you see in the Terminator movies where it turns liquid and then it turns solid, then it turns back to liquid. Or it could be like it changes what material it is, or it's sort of going interdimensional while it's traveling. So there's no friction. I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's weird, right? It's very strange what's going on with this stuff. My background's mechanical engineering, but I mean, we don't have any reference point for this. I mean, we're just guessing, right? Some were saying it's not anti-gravity. It's like gravity, but it's not gravity. Okay, whatever. Still, anti-gravity is a very easy way to describe it. It somehow makes a force similar to gravity and manipulates it, using that to propulsion, right? And then on top of that, somehow phases in and out of reality or our dimension so that there's no friction or something. I don't know. There's something weird going on there. Very bizarre. It doesn't even look like there's a force field around it or anything, so it wouldn't be that. Obviously, people thinking like Star Trek or something. I don't know what to make of it. Adrian, you got that story. Then we got Hunter Biden. Apparently, he's going on podcasts. He's like starting to relate with the average Joe. He's starting to look like a social media shit poster or something. It's getting kind of weird.
But Hunter Biden having the mother of all crash outs. He's spam replying under his tweets. Wait, what? What is this? Trump hasn't made a public appearance in 8 days. This is after the unscheduled visit to the hospital. My brother in Christ, he's speaking in the...
Bro, this is just like Bibby.
Oval Office right now. That's clearly a...
Dude, that's so hilarious.
Oh. Seriously, Pete, do you not see that this is a clone? Hunter Biden versus Eric Trump and the...
Bro, he's talking like us now, except for I don't know what's going on here. This is weird.
Octagon. Hunter Biden says, I'm in. Why are you not in prison? Because I got a pardon. We know. Everybody knows this. Oh my God, self-reported. There's a video of you snorting coke off a hooker's ass, Hunter. Let me ask you a question, Mike. If I'm telling you I smoked crack, why in the world would I lie about snorting it? There's plenty of pictures of me smoking crack, doing all kinds of stupid things.
It's so stupid, dude. And rarely with clothes on, but not snorting. This is funny, man. He's become a regular internet sleuth here.
With all sorts of people, rarely with clothes on, but not snorting cocaine. Guys, I only have one word for this, and you're not going to like it. Presidential. Hunter Biden.
Dude, presidential, dude. Oh my goodness. That would be so hilarious if that happened. I of course, I wouldn't vote for him, but I mean, it would be really funny to see it happen. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on. Our world's like gotten crazy, really crazy of recent. Then you got this story, apparently with Jared Kushner and Ivanka, his wife. They were going to build a resort on an island, right? And then from there, that went south very quickly because apparently everyone in Albania is protesting over this because it would be an island in Albania. Check this out. Let's play this real quick. I don't know if there's a copyright on that music. It doesn't sound like an American music, though, but you got Albanians all protesting against Ivanka and Jared right now there. And some are wondering, what's going on here? Like, the first thing I thought when I heard about this is it's not going to be a resort. They're going to be underground bunkers. This is like some, like the billionaires are doing. This is what my first thought was. And apparently I was right, or at least it appears I'm right, because they acted like it was some sort of virgin island, never touched by human hands, going to build it from the ground up. But in reality, it's a former Cold War Soviet base and has underground bunkers, like can store 3,000 people in the case of apocalypse or something. You know what I mean? Whatever crazy thing happens. And he apparently got this idea from, well, I'll just let you hear it yourself. All right. Check this out.
I was on a vacation after we left government in the summer of 2021. We were on our friend Nat Rothschild's boat. We got picked up.
His friend. Really?
Up in Monte.
Of course. What did we see in those files with Jeffrey? Jeffrey, that guy, the one with the island. Oh, Roth, of course, Chow was there too, talking friendly to Jeff all the time. And apparently a different Roth here is friends with this guy and said, hey, look, there's an island right there. You guys should build a resort on it. This sounds a little familiar. I don't know. It sounds a little weird to me. And I've never liked this guy. I've always thought there was something weird about this dude. I'm kind of wondering if, I don't want to think that's what's going on, but I'm kind of like thinking, could that be what's going on? Are they going to do another one, 2.0? I really hope not, because this is insane. We still haven't even seen the people get prosecuted for the original one. And we put out this tweet. It's getting stranger and stranger, buying up more bunkers, food supplies. The Albanians apparently protesting against Ivanka and Jared for doing this. And Nathaniel, this Roth, of course, child, apparently gave him the idea in the first place to get this island, right? I mean, they're going to build a resort on it. Like, I just got a funny feeling it ain't going to be a normal resort. Then you got this here. Anthropic warns that AI will soon be able to improve itself without human intervention. This doesn't sound good to me for some reason. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of the movies we've all watched since we were kids. Terminator, Matrix, there's like a million of these movies. Sounds quite familiar, actually. I don't like really where it's going. At any rate, got that. You got also, I showed this yesterday, this game that came out, God of War Laufey, where you apparently play the wife of the man Kratos, the main fighter in the original God of War. but she's in the afterlife or something, and it's so weird. Like, apparently you're cooking and cleaning in the game as well.
Faster, woman! I'm hungry!
Oh my goodness, dude. What's going on here? So this is apparently what you do in the game, at least partially. Then you go fight stuff in the afterlife or something. Then you got this other crazy gameplay footage that came out. I think this is just a joke, but I'm guessing a lot of Indians are really not going to be exactly happy with this game. Check this out. It's pretty nuts.
And the true experience. What you are about to see is the very first gameplay footage of Indian Simulator.
Oh my goodness. What? Dude, what? Oh God. You got all these crazy things in the game, the poop throwing festival, all the other insanity. It's just mocking and joking about all that. I'm sure a lot of people are really going to be upset about that. There's also going to be people laughing about it. It's kind of going viral right now. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people divided on that whole thing, but anyway, that's my video. Kind of wonder what some of you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.